Hi, thanks for checking our channel here. So this is a little overview video talking about what we did to this unit. We've got a video down below in the description if you'd like to watch that. But this is a Patriot PMX600. It's made by Data Mars, which is the same people that make Speedrite. It's a 6 joule output, so it's pretty stout little unit, mid-range size. The stupid story about these Patriot brand units, at least on their plug-in models, their 12-volt models, and their smaller AC or dual powered stuff like the P5 or PE10 or PE, whatever the small little egg-shaped ones are. You know, those egg-shaped ones, the smaller ones, you cannot get any parts for. That you can't even really open. They're like sealed shut with epoxy, so you're breaking things trying to get it apart. But these PMX models and the battery-powered PBX models, there are some repairs you can do to them. They don't actually make any parts, which is kind of stupid. You know, you see, it says, use genuine replacement parts only. Then you look down here, no user serviceable parts inside. Return to appointed service agent for repair. Well, they don't repair these things. You can't buy new boards. You can't buy nothing new for them. You know, so they're a throwaway brand. Except for the larger solar ones and the mid-sized solar ones, I think you can get parts for those. But even the big, like PMX600, big 15 joule unit, can get anything for those as well. Those things are $400. So these things do carry a 3-year warranty. This version, when it came out, was a 2-year warranty, but now they got a 3-year warranty. And so luckily, you can kind of get these apart. The PMX and PBX models you can get apart. Well, what we did to this was, it didn't come on at all. No click, no life, no nothing. So we opened it up. I didn't see anything burnt on there. We tested, there's 2 capacitors. There's a kind of one like this, but sits right there, a little bit bigger. It was weak. I was like, well, that won't keep it from shutting down. Even though it's a little on the weak side, it wouldn't keep it from running. This was a little low, but not terrible, so we left it alone. We put a new capacitor in there of the similar style and similar size, and everything, just a different style. But I noticed, I tested the SCRs down here. They're surface mounted. There's one there I boogered up, but just whatever, it's bad anyways. I can get these 2 legs over here to pop up, but the back of it, the solder to the board, I could not get it to pop off the board. I think there's solder pad that it's sitting on, and there's nothing on the back side of the board to heat up, unless I don't have a hot air soldering iron, so I couldn't do it that way. If I had that, we probably would have made out a little bit better, because we could have heated the back side of the board and let's let the thing fall off, but we didn't have that. And so this one I didn't booger up as bad, but so what we did was we put 2 through-hole SCRs of similar size or whatever, and we basically soldered wires to them and ran them over to the corresponding spots that they go to, and did the same thing over there, because I tested those SCRs that were on the board, and both of them were bad. So I knew, well, that's at least part of our problem. I didn't know if that was going to solve it 100% or not, but I'm getting ready to actually put it back together. I've got everything's put into place where I want it. But we'll turn this unit on. Come on. Oh, there was something loose inside. And then sure that's working again. So lights flash on it. It's kind of hard to see in the thing, but it is indeed. Kind of see it there flashing. Camera's not picking it up every single pulse. So if you got one of these that the board's not totally burnt up, if it's burnt up, you're screwed on the deal, because you can't get a new board for them. But we've got a board that we can put in there, but we have to modify it to work with this setup. You know, it's not like a universal board, unfortunately. So let's put our fancy tester on there. We're going to test the voltage, peak voltage, and we'll go through the loads on it and show you what it puts out. I'm going to turn the light off so I can get rid of the glare. Alright, so we're going to look at this first number here. This is our kilovolt number. We're going to look at our kV voltage and see how much it puts out. Peak voltage, no load. We're going to go across fence to ground. We're getting 11,000 volts out of the thing, so that's pretty good. So now we're going to put a standard 500 ohm load, which is a standard load that most brands kind of hook their units up to when they're doing tests on them and stuff. Now we're putting it under a load, so it's going to do some work. So this number is going to drop. The joules number will go up, will finally show up because we're doing some work. And let's see what it shows. 7.3 kV at 4.3 joule output. This is a 6 joule unit. So let's go to a 200 ohm load. We're doing more work. So now it's 4.7 kV at 6.4 joule output. So it's actually a little bit stronger than what it stated on the front. Not by much, on like half a joule. So let's go to a 100 ohm load. This is really going to straighten it. So this number is either going to go up or go down. But this number is definitely going to fall. The volts is definitely going to fall because we're putting under a heavier load. But this joules may go down a little bit or may go up a little bit. If it goes down, we've gone past this threshold of what it can handle, so the joules are falling down some. But if it goes up a little bit, we're still, we're not stressed out as much as it could be. Well, we're at 3 kV at 6.5 joules, right? Oh shit, 6.9. We're at 7 joule output at 3 kV. So this is basically, I guess, technically almost a 7 joule unit. We didn't increase the, like I didn't change the capacitor I put in there was the same exact size. It wasn't like I went from a 5 microfarad capacitor to a 10 or a 20. We went from a 7 to an 8 to an 8. So, but yeah, kept the unit from being thrown away. If this went to anybody else, I'm sure they just would have tossed the dumb thing. But it wasn't. It took a little time. I mean, it spent probably 35 minutes fixing the board. If I could go back, I probably could have cut off about 10 minutes out of the thing by what we figured out with it. Just took a little trial and error to get it going, to figure out what we could do with those SCRs. But anyways, this went back working again. So if you got a PMX600 or a 200 or a 120, or whatever those PMX models are, we probably have a pretty good chance of getting it going. If it's a PMX1500, the board's burnt up or bad, we're screwed on the deal because that's how, well, unless we gut it, there's a way to probably fix it if we gut the thing, but it may not be worth it, I guess. But anyways, we got this unit going again. Save the customer a heap of money from buying a new one. Hopefully you like this video. Hit the thumbs up. Tell your friends about us. And we're happy to take a look at anything you got out there for us to work on. We work on all brands, ages. We get free quotes. And until next time, we'll see you guys later on.